Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Stock Movers, it's time to look at stocks on the move today. It's a podcast. Lisa Mateo joins us here. What do you start with today?
Okay, I want to start with the largest U.S.-based stablecoin issuer. We're talking about Circle, ticker CRCL. I know stablecoins. You love it, Tom. They recently went public. The shares have been up as much as 2%. The reason why, well, the Senate passed the Genius Act, and that is actually a bill to regulate the cryptocurrency. It's the first of its kind to put federal guardrails on digital currencies. So this is pretty big. Circle pushed for the guidelines because they wanted to legitimize the industry. Supporters are saying if you don't do anything and have any regulations, then they're going to push the industry offshore, and they want it to be American-led. So that's why it's a good idea.
This was an IPO from June 4th at $31 a share. The stock's $149 or $153 right here. I mean, just unbelievable. What a move.
That is a move. I mean, the market's big. It's roughly $240 billion market. Expected to surge. You have companies like Visa, MasterCard, Amazon, Walmart starting to get into it as well. So it's only going to grow from here.
I have a surveillance cork in my mouth.
I know you do. I'm watching.
Next.
I'm watching. I want to go to Airbus. Their shares have been up as much as 3% in Europe. They said they would raise their dividends in coming years. They're betting that strong demand for its planes are going to continue. It backed its annual delivery financial targets, which did not actually include any effects from tariffs. But they spoke a lot during the Paris Air Show. A lot of orders from there, including places like Saudi Arabian customers and also a major purchase from Poland. So they're saying demand is going to continue. Where demand might not continue, we'll see, would be Peloton, ticker PTON. Its shares are actually on the mend because yesterday it fell about 11%. Now they're up about 1%. The reason why they took a hit yesterday is because there's news that the Senate bill, it took out this provision that allowed for people to use their health savings accounts for certain fitness activities like gym memberships.
Like to buy a Peloton?
To buy a Peloton.
Seriously?
No, seriously, yes.
Did you do that on Weisman?
No, I did not do the tax.
I missed out
That's a
on
good
that.
point. I missed that advantage.
You got like 4 of them,
yeah,
right?
we got all over the place.
Yeah, and so Peloton was kind of counting on it. They had this company TrueMed. They had a partnership with them. They said it's going to make it easier for customers to use the HSA, FSA dollars to purchase the Peloton.
Hold on, an executive in the control room, an executive just walked in.
Okay.
Does Colin of the twins, does he use Peloton? I mean, can we get her? Does Colin of the twins use Peloton?
I don't think Colin uses Peloton.
No, he is not.
Yes.
Okay, Colin, Tom, no. Oh, yes. Continue.
Yes, exactly.
One more, Jewel. One more.
Okay, Amazon. They're in the headlines because of comments from the CEO, Andy Jassy, right? So he sent an email to workers and he talked about the company's workforce and AI. And he says their workforce could fall in the next few years because AI is going to do more of the tasks that people used to do. He pointed to Amazon's corporate workforce. Just want to point that out. But you see a lot of these changes going on. I mean, Shopify told employees that requests for new hires are going to require an explanation as to why AI can't do that job. Duolingo said they would stop using contractors to do the work that AI could do. So is this like a sign of what's happening?
What do you think? Is this just like a panic?
I think managements are trying to figure out how this technology, how they can utilize this technology. And they're all just trying to figure it out, in my opinion. So, and if you're in a business that uses a lot of people like retail, is there something that can be automated? I don't know. They're trying to figure it out, I think.
Yeah, or have more of those people do other kinds of jobs. And that's what he was talking about, too.
I don't know about that.
It's a big discussion how AI is going to affect
a lot
jobs.
of smart people are saying this is the #1 issue for them.
That is it.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.